So welcome to our yoga stretch and strength class. We are going to practice poses for the Manipura. That is the chakra, which is around the navel center. And it kind of registers all the digestive tract, and it is considered the fire in our belly. So we will be focusing on doing poses and some other things that really focus on the Manipura chakra, which is a kind of a fun thing to do, and it will involve some twist and also some abdominal work. But go ahead and lay on your back. Grab the back of your legs and roll down. You're welcome to use a blanket for the back of your head. You can keep your knees bent and your feet on the mat. If you like, you can walk your feet wide and drop your knees together. So we have a tented knee. So the knees are together. Slide the shoulder blades down and rest your hands on your belly. So just a little below the navel center. So right up over the internal organs. And now I want you to breathe in through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Let the belly rise. Exhale out through the mouth. And one more time. Inhaling in through the nose. Pause your breath. Exhaling out through the mouth. Now let your arms rest to your side. Start to soften the face. And allow the breath to be even and steady. A more natural breath. Let the arms relax. Soften the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Relaxing through the back of the neck. Relaxing the face. Soften through the low back and the mid back. And allow your legs to fully relax. Bring your awareness back to the rise and fall of the belly. And draw all your awareness internally. Let go of your day. Stay present in your breath and in your body. And allow your practice today to fire or ignite that prana, which is just our life force within us. So we'll take another full breath in. And as you exhale out, draw the knees back up and take one knee at a time into your chest. You can wrap your hands around your shin or maybe around the hamstring. Hug the knees in and let's just gently roll side to side. I'd like you to check in on your low back and see how it's feeling today. And if you were a weekend warrior, maybe working in your yard, sometimes the back can get a little upset. So we're just giving it some love, some attention. And so holding here, let's take the left leg, extend it across your mat, and just hug the right knee into the chest. Now extend your right leg across the mat, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, hug the opposite knee in. Good, inhale, reach the arms overhead. And now come back to the opposite leg. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, get long through your spine. Exhale, hug the opposite knee in. And just 2 more times. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hug the knee in. And 1 more time. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And now exhale, hug the knee in. Now we'll go ahead and take both feet down to the mat. And right away we're going to grab our strap and wrap it around the foot. Go ahead and you either use a TheraBand, a Dynaband, even out that, and go ahead and flex your foot. Really get a nice stretch into the back of the leg. And I'd like us to do a leg swing. So swing the heel down and tap. Walk your hands up and stretch. So swing it down, walk up and stretch. And just do a few more, just kind of moving at your own tempo. And now we're activating the belly, right? So the belly is engaging. We're activating that Manipura. And 1. So holding here, keeping the belly strong, but getting this amazing stretch into the back of the leg. And take another full breath. Let's open up your band or your strap and take the opposite foot up. And now take the other foot we just stretched down to the mat. So flex the foot and stretching our opposite leg. Take a moment to breathe and notice any sensations. What are you feeling now in this back leg? How is your low back connected to the earth? And we'll move into our leg swing, which is really fun. I like this, get your leg stretch and you're getting your body moving. So you're gonna drop the heel down and tap it and swing it all the way up. We'd like to take a little bit of a stretch here at the top. You can pause. And just going at your own pace. This is really nice for circulation in the legs and in the hips. And we'll do 2 more. And here's our last one. You're going to hold the leg up, flex that foot, soften through the chest and the shoulders. Maybe even close your eyes and just take a moment, noticing any sensations in the back of the leg, the hips, or the low back. Now you're going to separate your band again, or your strap, and take both feet up into the strap. Now we're really going to fire up the belly, really activate that chakra. So we're going to lower the heels just a little bit down And we're going to pull the legs back up, and you can take a little stretch. Like you can take the arms even over your head. So you can flex and lower. Belly is strong. And then you can take the arms up and take a little reach. And now lower down. Just go halfway down. And then pull up and reach. Good. Lower the heels down. Belly is strong. Pull up and reach. Good. Here's 3. And now reach back. Here's 2. And now reach. And just one more. And now reach. Very good. We're going to bend our knees. Move your strap off to the side. And now hands on your knees, and let's go into a reset of the hips. So the SI joints, you're going to push the knees away, open the knees wide, circle around and together. So create a nice, smooth, flowing motion here. Rolling from the mid-back to the tailbone. And get a nice deep breath in. Now you're going to pause. You're going to hold the knees together. Then we're going to reverse. So you're going to open the knees wide, push the knees away, and draw them together. And another really beautiful check-in into our hips and our low back. Because when we start to fire up our core, we really want those to help and be part of our chakra practice today. So one more circle. Very good. You're going to hold. We're going to grab the back of the legs. Now either you can choose to roll to your side, or you can rock and roll up. So rock all the way up and come into our tabletop position. If you have any issues with the knees, then grab your blanket and come into that tabletop position. So with your wrists directly under your shoulders, I want you to rotate your elbows out. Now we're going to do some side bending. You're going to take your right foot over the left ankle, and then you're going to side bend. You're going to look back behind you and look at your big toe. Then you inhale, you bring both the feet and knees parallel, and then we take the left leg over the right ankle and then look at the big toe. So inhale, both legs parallel, taking that right ankle over the left, side bend, big toe, back to parallel, left ankle over right, and side bend. Inhale, legs are parallel, right leg over left ankle, look at that big toe. And just one more time, left foot over right, and look at that big toe. Beautiful. Now go ahead and hold here. Push back into your child's pose. Knees can be somewhat together and forehead down. We can take our hands into prayer. And come back into our inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And one more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Go ahead and slowly walk your fingertips out. Even maybe cupping the hands and lifting your elbows slightly up. So we take this nice stretch through the upper back and shoulder blades. Take one more deep breath. And as you exhale out, come back into your tabletop position. So here we'll come back to firing up our navel center. So we're going to do a little sunbird. The sunbird, you're going to pick up, and it doesn't matter what foot, you're going to pick that foot up. And I've got my foot flexed. This powerhouse has to be really active right now, but we're going to reach the opposite arm. And then we're going to go elbow to knee for 8. And reach. Good. 7. And reach. Here's 6. Reach. Good. 5. And reach. Here's 4. And reach. Good. 3. And reach. Here's 2. And reach, and 1 more, and hold. Come back, but this time come into your wide knee child's pose. Bringing your hips down to your heels, bend your elbows, maybe folding the forearms, forehead to the forearms. Come back to your breath, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Slowly come up, back into your tabletop position. Flex your feet and take the opposite foot up. It's like you're stepping or you're pushing your foot up towards the ceiling. Take the opposite arm reaching, our balancing table. Then we tuck in and around like a cat stretch, elbow towards knee. And then extend and reach. So elbow towards knee, extend and reach. Elbow towards knee, extend, good. Here's 5. And reach. Here's 4. And reach. Here's 3. And extend. Here's 2. And reach. And just 1 more. And extend. Beautiful. Bring your hands down and your knee down. Great job. We're going to go ahead and curl the toes under, pushing back into your down dog. So up and back. Make any adjustments here with the feet, either walking them a little bit forward, push into the palms of the hands and lift the hips up and back. Let's come back to our inhale through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Last time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Walk your hands and your feet together into a gentle forward fold. I would like you to bend your knees and release your head and neck. Maybe just shake the arms or the wrist out a little bit. Shake your head no, or shake your head yes. Take another full breath. Slide your hands up to your shin, or maybe even your quads. Let's keep the neck long and the back straight. Bring your arms out like an airplane and circle up, lifting your chest, reaching up, and bringing your hands to your heart. Standing in mountain pose. Let's go ahead and get rid of any of those props that might be in the way. You may decide to have your block onto the side of your mat. Standing in mountain pose, Tadasana, bringing the fingertips to the heart. Let's take a moment to connect our feet to the earth and just feel the balance between the toes and the back heel. You can close your eyes for a moment. Standing in your tallest posture, get a sense of your presence in the room. Feel the hands pressing together. and the warmth of your hands. We're going to inhale, circle the arms up, reach up to the sky, and as you exhale, draw the hands to your heart center. Release your hands to your hips. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, float your hands now to the heart center. And one more time. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Pause here for a moment, coming into our side bends. Inhale, reach your arms up next to your ears. Release your left hand down to the side of your hip and come into a side bend. Rotate the shoulders slightly back, open up through the rib cage and the side body. Then inhale, bring that arm up. As you exhale, release the opposite arm down by your side and come into a side bend. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Come into your side stretch. Good. Inhale, reach both arms up. Rest your right arm to your thigh. Reach the left arm over the side of the face. Good. And now bring both arms up next to your ears. Exhale into a forward fold. And again, bending the knees deeply. Come into that forward fold. Inhale, come into a half lift. Hands on the shin. Exhale, bend your knees deeply, forward fold. Come into a ragdoll. Inhale, half lift. Belly is firing, right? Pull the belly in. Exhale, come into a forward fold. And one more time. Inhale into a half lift. Engage into the abdominals. Exhale into the forward fold. Now forward fold enough so that you can get your hands to the floor. Step both legs back into a plank. Now we're going to work the obliques. So I'm going to drop both my heels to one side. Inhale, pull the belly into center. And drop both heels to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, push back into your down dog. Walk your hands and feet together into your forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Circle the arms up. And bring your hands to namaste. Good. Inhale, circle your arms up. As you exhale, swan dive into the forward fold. Stepping your left foot back. Coming into a high lunge. So stay here in the high lunge for a moment. If you want, you can bring your block into it. But we're going to round the back like a cat stretch. And then inhale, lift your chest and maybe drop the hip. So exhale, tuck the belly in, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale, lift your heart, look forward. Exhale, round your upper back, pull the belly in. Inhale, lift into your cow. Good, one more time. Exhale, pull the belly in, round your back. And now inhale, lifting your heart and your chest. Beautiful. So now we're going to take a little ninja move, all right? So we're going to walk around to the side of our mat. And you can always take the block up tall. Rotate your feet out and come into a slight squat. So here we can just, the one thing we can do here is we can just go side to side, right? So starting out here, or if you want it a little bit lower, then you start to move to one side and then walk it to the other side. So you're going side to side. That's what we're calling the ninja. Starting to flex your foot and walking over. And just do one more side, doesn't matter which side. Very good. And go ahead and hold the opposite side. So I'm bending my knee towards what I'm calling the top of my mat. And now I'm going to walk around to the top of the mat, slide my right foot back, and come down onto my belly. So bring your hands so that they're in a 90 degree. We're going to do 3 cobras. So ground the feet, pull that manipura, that navel chakra in. Take an inhale, come up to an up dog or cobra. Exhale, bend your elbows, forehead down. Inhale, lift your heart, straighten the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows, forehead down. One more time. Inhale and lift. Good. Exhale, forehead down. Curl your toes under. Bend your knees, push back. So you're welcome to stay here in child's pose, or lift your hips up, come into your downward facing dog. Taking 3 deep breaths. Now bend both knees and walk your hands and your feet together, forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Draw that belly in, flat back, circle the arms up, reach up to the sky, and hands to namaste. Let's circle the arms up. Exhale, swan dive to that forward fold. Good, I'm going to have you step the left foot back again, but we're going to walk around to the opposite side of the mat. So pick up the back heel. And now, if you'd like, you can still use your block here to lift your torso up a little bit. And we're going to do a cat and a cow. So we're going to round the back, cat. Inhale, roll through the spine to the cow. Good. Cat and cow. Very nice. And then we're going to move off to the side of our mat. This time squaring off the feet. Coming into a twist, keeping your left hand on the block, reach the right arm up. And come into your breath. Take another inhale. As you exhale, release the hand down. And now keeping your right hand to the floor, reach the left arm up. Very good. Take another full breath. Release the hand down. And walk your hands again to the front of your mat. We're going to rock back and forth and step your feet together into a forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Pull that belly in. Ground your feet as you lift your heart, reaching up to the ceiling. Big deep breath. And exhale, hands to that heart center. Perfect. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, swan dive to that forward fold. Now go ahead and step your left foot back again. But this time we're going to bring our hands to our thigh. And I want you to bend the back knee. So come up, lift the shoulders back, tuck. We're getting into that hip flexor stretch, and bring your hands to your heart. Fire up that belly, Pull the belly in and drop the hands down just a little bit, stretching through the wrist. We're going to lean a little bit forward and come into a prayer twist. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Bend your back knee and drop it all the way down to the floor. So we'll come into a half split or a hamstring stretch, walking the foot back. Now, if you like, you can take the block underneath that calf, keep the toes flexed, and flex the back foot. So it just depends on how high you want that block. So you can just rest the calf, sit back into the stretch. Then bend the knee, walk your hands forward, hip flexor stretch. Now we can toe heel this foot out to the edge of the mat and come down on our forearms into our lizard pose. Just take 2 more breaths. Bring your hands to the mat. Flex your back foot and pick up that knee. So this is perfect right here with the leg out. You're just going to slide it back and push back into downward facing dog. Take about 3 full breaths. If you want to, you can breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. One more time. Inhaling in through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. Bend both knees and gently walk your hands and your feet together to the top of the mat. Inhale to a half lift. Pull the belly in. Bring the arms out like an airplane. Circle up. Gather up all the air in the room. And exhale, hands to namaste. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, swan dive to that forward fold. You're going to inhale to a half lift. And now we're going to step the right foot back. Now, if crescent lunge isn't your thing today, maybe you're feeling a little wobbly, then go ahead and come into a warrior 1. Otherwise, let's challenge our balance and our fire, our manipura, right? So hand on your thigh, lift the chest up, and now bend the back knee. So that we want to drop that knee down a little bit. So we're going to lift the chest slightly. Bring the hands to the heart. Find your center. Find your balance. Now take that elbow coming into our prayer twist. Then bringing the hands back down to the mat. We're going to drop the back knee down and move into our half split. So we can use our block if we like that. Maybe it's going to be up a little higher. Flex the foot. Sometimes it's like, maybe not. Maybe. Try it out. May work better for you. Take 2 more breaths. Keep stretching through the back of the leg and the hip. Good. Keep the belly engaged. Take another full breath. Bend the knee and come forward. We'll sink into our hip a little bit more by walking and toe heeling our foot out to the edge of the mat. If you like, you can use your block if you want to go a little deeper into the hip opener. And we bring our forearms down. Taking 3 full breaths. Nice job. Bringing your hands down to the mat. We're going to flex your back foot. Lift the knee up. Send that front foot back into your plank just for a moment and push back into your down dog. Let the hips lift. Release your neck. Just take a couple more breaths. Bend both knees and just tiptoe slowly forward into your forward fold. Inhale to a half lift. Navel to spine, arms like wings circle up. Big deep breath up, stand tall, and exhale, hands to the heart center. Very good. So we're going to come down to the floor. All the way down. And I'm going to go ahead and face this way. Grab your blanket to sit on, because it'll just be a nice, we'll be here for a little while, and it'll be nice for your back and your hips. So we're going to come into staff pose. Sit on the very edge of your blanket and draw your hands behind you. Start to draw the shoulder blades together. And open up the chest. And again, pulling the navel back to the spine. Take your right foot, bend the knee, and take that right foot down to the floor. So we're going to twist. So that really works through the internal organs, right? Wringing out the internal organs and igniting that fire in the belly. So bringing the hands back, you're going to take the left arm, reach it up next to your ear, and come into this really nice twist. Take your gaze somewhat behind you, and you're pulling that belly in and up. 3 more breaths. And take another cleansing breath. And then we're going to twist the other way. So we're going to come to this direction so that my right hand is on my right inner thigh. And just turning the head, looking behind you. Shoulder is back. And feel the rise and fall of the belly and the power of your abdominals. Take 1 more breath. Staying focused. Let's go ahead and release that. Now we're going to move that leg out. Let's take and bend the left knee. Left foot comes up and over. Stay really tall in your posture. Maybe you're holding on to that shin. Just kind of ground through the sit bones. Bring your hands behind you. So we draw the shoulder blades together and we're lifting up through the chest and the crown of your head. Take that right arm, reach it up next to your ear. And as you exhale, we start to pull that navel in towards the inner thigh, coming into our twist. Take 1 more cleansing breath. And then we slowly unwind and twist to the other direction. Come back to that steady, smooth breath. Very good. We'll take 1 more big full breath and slowly unwind. Perfect. You guys are awesome. Bring your feet down on the mat. Now you're welcome to stay seated on your blanket or come down. We're going to come into boat pose, Navasana. You're going to draw the knees together. Come onto your tippy toes and start to balance on your sit bones. So the toes are just hovering over your mat. Keep lifting up through your heart. Shoulders relax down. And now send your legs up together. Nice. Take another full breath in. Bend your knees. Bring your feet to the mat and come up. Good. Let's try it again. Grab the back of your hamstrings. Stay tall in your posture. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to draw that navel in. Round the back a little bit. Start to balance on the toes. So we want to find that happy center, right where we're balancing on the sit bones. Then lift and elongate your spine. Take the legs up and reach for the toes. Beautiful. Take another full breath. Grab the back of the legs, bend your knees and roll up. Good. So we're going to come back into, on our back. Well, that was hard for me to say. So grab the back of the legs and roll all the way down, resting to the floor. So we hope that we are firing up the core. We have one more we're going to do today. You're going to bring one knee at a time up into a table position. We're going to interlock our hands behind our head. Elbows are wide. You're going to take an inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to send your right leg out as you curl your right elbow towards the left knee. Now you can reach the arm out, bring the hand back, and bring both knees together. Send the left leg out, left elbow towards the right knee. Extend the right arm on the outside of that leg. Bring your hand back, release and bend the knee. Just one more time on each side. So inhale deeply, exhale. Send the right leg out, right elbow to left knee. Extend the arm out. Good, bring it back. And knees together. Opposite side, left leg extends, right elbow to left knee. Extend the arm out. Bring it back. Legs together. Nice. Hug the knees in and gently rock side to side, hip to hip, rolling through the sacrum. And let's come into a really restorative twist, a real yummy restorative twist. We're going to take both knees off to the side, let them relax down, and reach your arm across the floor. Taking 3 more breaths. Let the belly soften as you exhale out. We'll take one more inhalation. And as you exhale, then we bring one knee at a time back, slowly. So we're in the center. We're going to gently rock again side to side, giving that back some needed love after all the great work you've done today. And then we're going to roll both knees to the opposite side and reaching that left arm out. Turn your head away from the bent knees, taking a few more rounds of breath. Very good. Then bring one knee at a time back to the center. Feet on the mat. Now walk your heels in towards your sit bones. And we're going to stretch out the front of the chest and the belly. So we're going to inhale and come into a pelvic tilt as you exhale, scooping and pulling the belly and press down into your feet and lift your hips up. But think of more of a stretch through the belly and the legs. So lift the arms up and over the top of the head and let the arms just kind of hang. And then pause here. I'd rather just see your glutes, your butt cheeks do a little bit of the work. Take another full breath. And as you exhale out, slowly articulate down through the spine. And then you're going to let the arms come down. So walk the feet together. Come into bound ankle pose. Resting your hands again on your belly. Close your eyes. And coming into that natural, smooth inhalation and exhalation. When you're ready, roll to your right hip and shoulder and into that embryo position. Stay there for a moment. Push up into an easy cross-legged position. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your chin down. Maybe taking your gaze to your fingertips. Or if you want, you can take your namaste hands down to the navel chakra and then the fingers point out. May the long-time sun shine upon you and all the love surround you. Let the pure light shine within you to guide your way on. The light in me salutes that light in you, and together we say, Namaste.